ignition, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go GPS 38. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go GPS 38.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
M1D, chamber pressures are nominal.
Starlink mission 17 and 14, SpaceX.
At T plus 30 seconds and counting, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. We're now throttling down the engines to prepare for max Q, the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure during ascent. Max Q occurs when the combination of speed and air pressure.
NR 105 and 3 Starlink missions following first case.
Oh, supersonic.
On the off-course high-speed droneship, which was stationed in the Pacific Ocean.
And there's that call out for max Q. Coming up next are several major events in quick succession: main engine cutoff, stage separation, second engine start, and fairing separation. Main engine cutoff, or MECO, is when all 9 engines on the first stage shut down. This is followed by stage separation, which is where the first and second stages are pushed apart.
MVAC chill. Main engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC startup.
And confirmation for that series of events, which again were MECO, stage separation, and SES-1. Coming up next will be fairing separation. Once the vehicle reaches the vacuum of space, the payload fairings are no longer needed and will be jettisoned away. As mentioned earlier, we will be attempting to retrieve these fairing halves again. Both fairing halves are flight proven, one flying for its 3rd time and the other for its 2nd.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And there is that confirmation for fairing separation. If you're just joining us, you're watching a live coverage of the GPS-38 mission. We had an on-time liftoff at 2:53 a.m. Eastern Time from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. Now, we're still in the first MVAC burn on the 2nd stage, and this burn should last for another few minutes. In order to make its way back to land today, the Falcon 9's first stage has 2 more burns to execute. Next up is the entry burn, where 3 of the Merlin engines will reignite. This helps to slow the stage down as it re-enters the upper part of Earth's atmosphere. Following the entry burn, shortly thereafter, the booster will initiate the landing burn, which will slow the vehicle down before touching down on our drone ship. We should be hearing the call out for entry burn in about a couple seconds from now. During the entry burn, Falcon 9 is decelerating by firing its Merlin engines, but the vehicle is still moving really fast. This causes it to fly through Merlin's exhaust gases, also known as the rocket's plume, which deposits a layer of soot on the vehicle surface, which is why our flight-proven vehicles look the way that they do. The soot comes from the carbon-based fuel that Falcon 9 uses, and with each flight, that soot builds up a little more on the outside of the vehicle. We are still more than a minute away from the beginning of the entry burn. As you see on the telemetry on the bottom of your screen, the second stage is still picking up speed. On your right screen, you can see the engine burn, and left side, you can see the first stage decelerating and making its way back to Earth. Reusability is key to lowering the cost of spaceflight, enabling more investments in critical space infrastructure. Falcon 9's first stage is supporting today's mission. Falcon 9's first stage that is supporting today's mission is performing this entry burn for its 7th time. The payload fairing is also flight proven, with one half flying for its 3rd time and the other for its 2nd.
Stage 1 FTS safe.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
There you heard the call out for entry burn startup on the Falcon 9's first stage. This burn is set to last about 30 seconds and again is slowing down the vehicle in preparation for its final burn and landing.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
And there's the call out for entry burn shutdown, the completion of the Falcon 9's first stage entry burn. Coming up next will be the first stage landing burn.
Stage 1 landing burn.
And that call out means
Falcon orbit insertion.
that call out means the final burn for this booster.
And back to them.
Stage 1 landing leg deployed. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
And another successful landing of our Falcon 9 rocket. Again, this was the 7th launch and landing for this first stage, the final Falcon booster to land on Just Read the Instructions.